Well, what's the crack? Welcome to Season 4, Episode 5. I had to think there for a wee second. Of the Bad Movie Buff podcast with Misha Niall Brady. So this week I'm joined by another Belfast-based comedian, Adam Byrne. So he wanted to come on and chat about one of his favourites, Donnie Darko. As we get into it in the podcast, I first met Adam at one of the Newry comedy clubs run by Leanne and Darren. Out the front, I was having a bine and he came over and had the crack and then instantly hit it off, so I had to get him on the podcast. So enjoy the episode as always, and have a good one. Well, what's the crack? How's it going, Adam? Welcome to Newry.
Well, now, what's crack?
Fuck off.
How are we?
Not too bad. I was briefly explaining to you before we started recording, which is actually like a common problem that's been happening to me nearly every Friday for the last few weeks. Masked men are like breaking into my house and putting a gun to my head,
right?
Making me drink a full bottle of Buckfast and smoke 20 fags. So that happened last night, and I'm feeling a bit fucking rough around the edges.
And you pitched the bed?
I pitched the bed, yeah.
You pitched the bed, didn't half. No, thank you for having me on it. As we were saying, I was delaying the inevitable. Also, with what movie we're about to talk into, I got halfway up the road and I was like, I should have talked about something else. But no, lad, thank you so much for having me on.
No worries, yeah. So we're chatting about the 2001 cult masterpiece, Donnie Darko.
See, before I get in that there, the people that know me and watching this, you didn't fucking think I knew about Donnie Darko. Oh, his favourite films, Harry Potter. Bitch, I watch Serbian films.
A Serbian film, have you watched it? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's that's the mad, like, dark web sort of crazy film, yeah.
What Harry Potter film's your favourite one?
They're not. People just, like, this is another thing as well. Like, obviously I have a job and people are like, do you know someone said to me? Someone goes, actually my girlfriend, when we first met her, she was like, you give such energy that you supervise a vape shop. And I was like, why? And she was like, you're just too talkative.
No.
And she said I give pure barista energy.
I don't know, but I think it's probably like I work. I'm trying. I don't actually say on the podcast where I work, but I work in an office essentially, and I think it's given like banking office. I think it's the same
Finance,
as me,
bro.
Mustache mullet. Like you know, that's half my office at the moment. Like,
yeah, man. Like I think if we get this quarter in positive, we're just gonna go fucking crazy and do some weird things in a hotel room in the cathedral quarter.
Nothing turns me more than like corporate talk. Like,
man, thus more, furthermore. We'll circle back.
Circle back's
Fuck
the worst.
off. Yeah. I'm dyspraxic. I can't go in fucking circles.
Synergy, but
yeah.
What's dyspraxic again?
So it's if dyslexia was steaming. That's the best way to put it. Okay. I need to write that down.
That's a good one.
So it's a coordination disorder.
Okay.
It's a miracle I passed my driving test. My mouth's still sore. But no, my coordination's so bad. Like if you spend the day with me, you'd be like, there's nothing wrong with him. And then you'd be like, oh my god, he's just walked into a wall 5 times. So
is it like just clinical clumsiness? Like, am I just absolutely disparaging your condition here?
No, like you're right. It's so clumsy. Like the amount of times I've nearly knocked myself out from walking into a door frame, and people are like, "You've done that in badness," and I've been like, "No, I fully can't help." You can laugh at it. It's so funny. Like,
what about sports? Any good at sports?
Surprisingly, I was decent at football, but like the whole Ronaldo origin, like my teammates were Messi. They didn't have to work hard, but like I had the proper graft. Like,
yeah.
Who the hell's ringing me? Sorry.
No, you're grand.
Oh, for fuck's sake, my crazy friend. Anyways, but no, it's weird. Like, does that make me neurodivergent?
I think we're all a wee bit neurodivergent.
Yeah.
I had Jordan Robinson on here Wednesday, and within about 10 minutes he asked me, have I ever been tested for autism? And I was like, now that you mention it, I don't think I have. Like,
yeah, I feel like we'll get into the film, like, but I feel like you shouldn't get tested.
No, yeah, like, it's not gonna do me any good, really. Like, it's gonna give me, like, I was actually, I'm a massive fan of Mike and Vittorio's Guide to Parenting. Did you ever listen to that podcast?
Yeah. And
the other day, Vittorio at the moment is getting tested for autism, and the other day he was talking about the reason. He's like, the only thing it's going to benefit him is gives him an excuse for his behavior sometimes. Like it's not going to, he's no monetary or medical benefit to being diagnosed. Like,
yeah, I think like in terms of mental health, like obviously you get the aisle depression, the anxiety. Like I walk on my tiptoes when I'm stressed. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Fucking handling that.
I just thought you were tall, but
I know, but I think there's something wrong with me. Like my granny was bipolar.
yeah.
I do get like these mad like manic episodes, but not like it's like self-aware that I'm like there's something up. I don't know. There's something wrong with me, but I'm fine. Like you know, because I remember being so. You know, when you're young and you're like the whole world hates me because this
Yeah.
girl doesn't fancy me. You know the way that you're thinking.
Here, talk weather. I'm going to turn the light on for God.
No worries. And you'd constantly be like, I need to know why I feel this way. But mate, see as an adult, it doesn't matter. Like you know what I mean. Like, and I feel like as well. Full circle here. That's the way it is in Donnie Darko. Like I watched that.
Oh, fuck me! We're dealing with an expert here.
Jesus, here,
Yeah.
folks. You know, I went to the Cairns Film Festival a few times,
Cairns, but
but I remember watching Donnie
Sun
Darko.
prawns, but-
Yeah, I remember watching it when I was 18, and I just watched Trainspotting, Pulp Fiction, and then I watched Donnie Darko on edibles for the first time.
Nice.
And man, like obviously, you know, I've got tattoos. I think eventually I'll get the tattoo of Frank.
Oh yeah, it's a cool one. Like.
I always wanted that there, and
Yeah.
loved it. Just
Yeah.
loved it.
I'll get into it. Well, I'll officially get into it here,
Yeah.
right? So, we're chatting about Donnie Darko, as I said. It's
Yeah.
a 2001 cult film, directed and written by Richard Kelly. So, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Jenna Malone, Mary McDonald, Holmes Osborne, James Duvall, Patrick Swayze, and fucking Seth Rogen, which blew my
As
mind.
a child, yeah.
Yeah, because I watched this for the first time. So, like, my kind of relationship with this film would be, weirdly, I remember, you're a good bit younger, so I don't know
Yeah.
if you definitely do, like, remember renting DVDs in DVD shops.
Big
like,
ups to Extravision.
yeah. So Extravision, and I bring it up nearly every episode. Video Box was the local
Was the
Neri
Neri
owned
version?
one,
Right,
yeah,
okay.
which was across the road from
Yeah,
Extravision. Funny
That's
enough,
class.
used to spit in Extravision on the way past.
Yeah.
But it was always on the shelf. Do you remember, like, there was always films you see on the shelf and
Yeah.
you'd be like, I wonder what that is, but you never actually rent it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but so I heard, like, then people were like, no, it's actually great.
Yeah.
But then long after that, LimeWire was the thing, so I downloaded it in LimeWire and watched it at the family computer, like,
Yeah.
and I must have only been about like 13 or 14.
Uh-huh.
I had no idea what was going on.
But see, I think that's what, even you say that cast there now, and as 20 years later, you're like Seth Rogen as a child, Patrick Swayze as the paedophile principal.
Yeah.
You've got the like Jake Gyllenhaal as a child star. You've got his sister. It's like,
Hold on, was Patrick Swayze the principal in this?
yeah.
Okay, right.
See what I mean?
I'm gonna have to rewrite my notes here, like, because
But it's fine, like, because I
I
think
thought the Baldy man was the principal.
no, wait. No, you're right. Patrick Swayze was the weird preacher.
Yes,
That's what
yeah.
it was, and he was like the pedophile.
Yeah.
But even the whole thing about the film, and what I think why I love it is because you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Because you think it's a coming of age, it's a weird thriller, it's it's a time traveling film.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
It just and I love the fact you can watch it a million times and you can constantly be seeing something new about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
I loved the film
Yeah.
so much.
So yesterday I rewatched this. This is my second time
Yeah.
ever watching it.
Yeah.
Like, but it always stuck with me. I always remembered the
Yeah.
ending.
Yeah.
Still didn't understand it, like, but I remembered it. But I think Jake Gyllenhaal has really like cemented himself. I think in like 20 years' time he's like gonna be up there with like De Niro and all. Like,
Man, he's an old timer.
absolute legend. Like,
What film? And I was talking to you off camera about stuff in my personal life. I watched for the first time the other day, and this is another film. I could do this 4 times.
yeah.
Like this show.
Here.
I watched.
You're welcome to. Like,
Whenever the news of that there, what I was told you, because I don't want sympathy. I remember watching Demolition for the first time. Have you ever seen that Jake Gyllenhaal film?
no.
Man, see if you're ever dealing with like grief or anything,
Yeah.
watch that film, because basically his wife dies in a car accident,
Yeah.
but him and his wife are already sort of like rocky,
Okay.
and he hates her. Actually, so he's like a finance bro, and he's just straight back to work, and then he finds out that his wife had an abortion, that like he was cheating on him, and like he's basically destroying this house and everything, and like he's basically in denial that because he was sort of hating her, and then he fully sits with it for a while, and he's destroying things and everything, and then he's like, even though basically she cheated on me or whatever, she was still my wife and I still loved her.
Yeah.
But it was all the different stages of grief,
Mm.
and that's what I mean. Like the man, and I love. Do you know what I love about him as well? Every annoying white woman hates him because of Taylor Swift.
Oh, well, did he spurn Taylor? Did he?
Yeah, I don't know. I think there might
Was there
have
something to do with the scarf or something? Was
Aye.
there?
like you're not a murder mystery. You're a fucking pop singer. Grow up.
Taylor Swift fans.
Yeah.
Well, see, to be fair, like I think it's the same with any fandom. Anyone you know that's a Taylor Swift fan isn't going to be going on like that. It's just the fucking internet cretins. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, they what do you call the Swifties? Like, they seem to be the worst of the worst. Like
The
that's
SS.
yeah.
Fuck me. Like.
Fucking Gestapos.
Yeah, literally, if Nazis had tote bags, like, fucking swear to God, man.
Class. But yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal's fucking class. First film I ever seen him in. Do you remember that movie Bubble Boy?
Man, oh my fucking God, I will die on this hill. What a film.
I used to love that film.
Man,
Like, yeah.
he gets to Nevada
Yeah.
on a fucking bubble.
Yeah, it is an absolute fucking journey. Like,
Man, I watched that, holy fuck, in like 2014, 13, like whenever Netflix, you could only get it on your computer.
yeah.
And it was like the OG Netflix.
That recent, like, yeah. It used to be on Sky all the time. That's where I would have seen it. Like,
man, fucking fantastic film.
yeah.
It's like, it's so, I don't know why, it always reminded me of Edward Scissorhands. I don't know why,
I get it though.
but it was like sort of the isolation
and the
aspect.
freak show aspect. Because remember, there's a bit where he goes around with like a traveling circus and all,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like, I
Yeah.
think there's a bit of that.
Yeah, it's such a. But this is what I mean. Like Jake Gyllenhaal he's so diverse in the roles he does. Has he been in anything recently?
Yeah. What the fuck's he been in recently? I don't remember. Yeah, I'm sure he has though.
And like he even done that movie Everest.
Fuck, I've not heard of that. What's that?
It's basically like it's the true story on like fellas climbing Everest and
Right.
stuff and all. But he's one of those ones because he's been in so many films. If I was like name 5 Jake Gyllenhaal films, you could probably name 3 or 4,
Aye.
depending. As you say, you have a memory of watching Bubble Boy and stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze.
No, work away.
Fucking hay fever. Oh God.
You're fucking grand, but. Bless you.
Jesus Christ.
That was some sneeze, but
Oh man, no idea.
I'm bad for it
Sorry.
as well. Like, you're grand.
Yeah, but no, loved it.
Trying to think. Have you ever seen? Well, I think he kind of had a run there when people really started to realize how good he was, and I don't know what order it was in, but it was Prisoners.
Fantastic film.
Nightcrawler was another one.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
It's
What
unreal.
a film! I watched that during COVID
Yeah.
the first time, and what I loved about that film was it's your first group of mates
I
growing
don't
up.
remember it that well. It's just him being a weird bastard,
But
isn't
then
it?
he
Like,
employs this guy, and he's like, "I don't want to do this anymore."
is it fucking Riz Ahmed plays the
Yeah,
guy? Yeah, I
yeah.
fucking love Riz Ahmed. But
Man, but he's literally like, and what I mean is like your first group of mates. It's like we're only friends because I've known you for a long period of time. I don't actually like you. So he's like,
yeah.
he's like, I don't want to do this. I've nearly died. And he's like, you need to get the picture.
Yeah.
And that scene where he's grabbing the mirror and going crazy.
I
and
need to
stuff.
watch it again. I don't remember any of that.
Fucking good. You'll definitely get someone on doing that film. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And of course, the third Jake Gyllenhaal movie that everyone really kind of revered him for was Prince of Persia. I've not seen it. Shit though, is
Jesus.
it? Like,
I always think movie tie-in games are terrible. Did you ever watch the Assassin's Creed film with Michael Fassbender?
I heard it's wolves.
I want to see that in the cinema.
Yeah.
Man, this is shit.
Yeah, I just don't understand why they're like. There's a guy I follow on Instagram called Adam McGee, I think he is,
Mm-hmm.
but he's like a famous
Yeah.
TikToker stroke Instagrammer. But he's really funny. He does like wee skits, and one of them is like when they're hiring a director to direct a video game movie, and they're like, "Oh, what'd you think of the game?" And he's like, "Well, I don't know, I don't fucking play video
Yeah.
games." Like, and they're like, "Why the fuck are we
Yeah.
hiring you?" Like,
Did you ever watch the Hitman movies?
I watched the first one, the Timothy Oliphant
Yeah.
one. I watched it in the cinema
Yeah.
when it came out,
'Cause
and
he-
loved it.
Man, here's the thing about Hitman. Did you ever play the OG Hitman games?
I don't like stealth games, so
Yeah,
they weren't for
but
me.
you probably watched your cousin play it, or you watched your mate play it.
100%.
See that there,
Same with Metal Gear Solid.
man. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck! I could tell you the whole lore of it. Never
Yeah,
played it in my life.
Steve never played it. I said this in one of the podcasts. I did a Terminator one with a guy called Steve McGrath. He's a bassist from fucking Clonmel Direction,
Yeah.
like, and I said the exact same thing to him. We had
Yeah.
like a 5-minute Metal Gear Solid chat. Never played it in my life. I can tell you everything there is to know
Yeah.
about the Lale Lulelo, like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
But I feel like that their era of watching your cousins play a game that you've never played, or like watching your siblings play, and you'll be like, I feel like I'm a part of this. This is like watching a film that's interactive. I fucking loved it. Like
100%.
It's obviously not a high paced game, but used to watch my sister play The Sims all the time.
Oh yeah.
And then she'd make me watch America's Next Top Model, and I remember being like 6 or 7, being like, why aren't they eating?
I actually used to watch it a good bit as well. Like my older brother, next one up from me. You're saying your sister's 6 years older than you?
So my sister's 31. Yeah.
Oh fuck, I forgot that you're younger than me there.
I'm sure, James. I'm born in the year 2000.
Yeah, my brother's 6 years older than me.
Yeah.
So he's 39 coming. Yeah, I think. Yeah, 39 this year. But he used to watch the shittest shows of all time. America's Next Top Model, Maid. Do you remember Maid?
No.
It was like some fucking bullshit MTV show where like they get some girl from high school and she'd be like, I want to be a gymnast, and they would like train her for like 2 weeks, and at the end she'd do a wee shitty show what she learned, like. But then there was the good ones. You had like Pimp My Ride.
Oh mate, I love that. There's like, we heard you're a single mom with 6 kids, so we've took out your back seats and put a fucking oven in it, so you can make dinner on the road.
You can make dinner while you're cruising down the street.
Did you ever hear the whole crack with all that there? Because obviously it's been like 20 years.
Yeah.
So all the cars were just fucked.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
All they done is customization and maybe like fix the engine, but they didn't do all the work around it.
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
But could you imagine, like, and also, what did you call the guy? Was it
Mad Mike?
Yeah. Sorry. So you're being like, I'm literally probably going to lose my job, and just some black rapper in the early 2000s. Exhibit. Exhibit is like, hey, probably going to lose your job, but man, see your fucking Toyota Yaris.
Yeah.
Let's just soup this up, and it's like, you'd be like, class I'm on TV and all, but I'd rather just have a new car.
Yeah.
What do you reckon the pitch for Pimp My Ride was?
Fuck, I don't know. There was definitely a bit of
definitely
gear involved,
and a culture.
Yeah.
Lad, right. I tell you what it is, right. A fucking, an 18-wheeler Scania, but we can't have that because it's America, right. So we're going to have lowriders, but with fucking D-turbos. We have fucking a draft beer because the guy's an alcoholic, right? But he's got 2 kids, so we're going to stick portable DVD players with fucking exercise mats because the woman's getting in the Zumba. You know, you're like, what the fuck? Like, it's insane. And do you remember even Punk'd?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Man, what other class early 2000s? Dick and Dom, bro.
Dick and Dom in the Bungalow.
Oh,
yeah, I think I was maybe a wee bit old for that when it came out.
I loved it.
But I follow one of them on Instagram now. He's like a fucking DIY guy now.
Yeah.
I think it's Dom I follow now.
I imagine, see, when they're older, they're gonna have an insane, like, both of them will go on podcasts basically exposing the BBC.
You reckon?
I think, because here's the thing, it's not just, whenever I say this here, it's not just me being sectarian. Catholics don't just dislike the BBC now, or people like in the Troubles and stuff, or like the Irish people or whatever. Most of Britain doesn't like the BBC now.
Yeah.
Because even football fans say, for, I don't know if you follow football.
Yeah.
So
unfortunately,
say if you're
United fan.
for your sins, I'm a Liverpool man. Virgin Friday, but anyway. But so say you're a fucking massive Tottenham fan. My star hero growing up, Gary Lineker, got sacked for supporting Palestine.
Oh yeah.
Or you know what I mean? Or all these other things are, not in a bad way whenever I say this here, but it's like they're getting obviously female pundits on.
Yeah.
Which is great, but you're having ones that aren't necessarily good, and you can tell they're only there to fill a quota.
Yeah.
So it's bringing down, so now people are aware that like BBC are ticking boxes, but whilst voluntarily like stopping the weird rapey stuff, like like your Ed, or I always forget the guy. Do you know the news reporter guy?
Hugh Stevens,
something like that. There, yeah.
Your boy that got picture of him with his arse out and all. Like, yeah, it was strange. Like, there has been like a weird history of BBC. To the point where they're catching so many people doing dodgy stuff that it was like, were they just fucking turning a blind eye into this? Like, they absolutely must have been. Like, because it's no coincidence that all these people were working for the same company.
Yeah, and even like, and that's what I mean. Everyone loved Dick and Dom, but you'll probably find the reason it was cancelled was because maybe both of them were like, I'm not doing this anymore, in terms of I'm not listening to you. I know we're great, we're loved, nationwide and everything. Why would we want to work for you? We've made our money, and but no, I feel sorry to revert back there.
No, you're grand. I reckon there's a strong possibility. Patrick Swayze is working for the fucking BBC and Donnie Darko.
Oh, Jesus, fuck that. Yeah. Sorry.
No fucking grand.
It's that black coffee. You got me like David Lynch. I might just rip my tongue out, but you're like, I don't need this.
I was saying this to Jordan the other night. It's not really hit me so hard now because I'm tired and hungover, but sometimes I drink a cup of tea and people think I had fucking 3 lines for them on the thing. I would be like, and the thing about fucking Lord of the Rings is,
you know. See, before I go out to do stand up gig, I take a black coffee.
Oh yeah. Does the job, does it? Yeah. I'm so fucking sensitive to caffeine. Like, it rarely hits me good. Like, tea's grand, it kind of gives me a bit of a boost. But if I drink a coffee, which I do maybe about like once or twice a week, it's mostly just hits me in the nervous system where I'd be like, oh, here, my parents are getting old actually, aren't they? Like, just, you know, shit like that. Like, But, yeah, so I try not to drink too much coffee because it does send me down a bad path sometimes. Like, but, right, Donnie Darko. So, Bubble Boy.
Yes,
we've gone over it, like, but just to give a brief overview of the actual plot, like, so this is actually going to be tough. So it's basically about a teenage boy played by Jake Gyllenhaal called Donnie Darko, who sleepwalks at night. He's encouraged by his imaginary friend Frank the rabbit to sleepwalk. The night that he is encouraged to sleepwalk, a jet engine falls in his room, and that sets off the string of events where he wakes up and he's got a date written on his thing. So it's 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes and 12 seconds.
I think it's the 26th of October.
Yeah.
I don't know what year, but it's
88.
88. Yeah. It's just before Halloween, yeah.
So the first thing that fucking struck me is my second time watching this is I didn't remember this being set in the 80s. So I was like genuinely like, oh fuck. Which kind of freaked me out a wee bit is this came out in 2001. Yeah. Right?
You also forgot the ad as well. He's schizophrenic in the film.
He's schizophrenic, yeah. So this came out in 2001. And it's set in 1988. Yeah. So if this came out now, it would be set in 2012. Yeah. Which is fucking terrifying. Like, because 2012 doesn't seem like such a completely different era as the 80s did back then, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But one of the things that struck me and I kind of laughed about in this is there's a number of moments where Donnie comes back from one of his episodes and there's been some form of writing done. So, for example, when he first wakes up on the golf course by Patrick Swayze and he's got that date written on his arm, how fucking stylized is the actual writing in his arm?
Man, it's such like, it's so grimmish.
It's so artsy, like.
Yeah, I'd love to know what font that is.
I know, yeah. And then the bit where he floods the school and he writes graffiti on the patio. Again, like, beautiful calligraphy. Like, is Donnie a secret calligrapher, do you think? Like,
absolutely.
Yeah. Do you think he's sitting there like working on his typefaces and all at home? Like,
but only whenever he's like having like an episode, which is so funny.
There's actually a third bit then that struck me about his handwriting stroke calligraphy was when towards the end of the movie when his mum finds his calendar with all the days stroked off. Yeah. I don't know they're only X's, but they were like fucking printed out of a printer, the X's on his calendar. I was like, this boy is a steady hand. Like,
do you ever see them graffiti pens, but they're like massive?
I don't know, actually.
They're like really like big bulk size, and they're like, whenever I say gooey, they're really, really inky.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, like that there sort of stuff. That's
I actually am a nerd. I do calligraphy as well, which is probably why I noticed this. Yeah. I've got a calligraphy set here somewhere, like, but yeah, calligraphy's my thing. I haven't done it in ages, to be honest, like, but I love that shit. Yeah, so I always like appreciate a good handwriting, like, you know.
But I feel like as well from that era of movies, that's whenever they put so much time into the little things, and into the wee things where, like, the whole, as I say, like, the movie's a fucking time capsule. Yeah, and it's so beautiful in terms of. Because what I love about it, right, he's not a monster. He's just a teenager that's schizophrenic, that's alone, and he says, like, when he's in therapy, I've met a friend today. Was the friend real? Or was it imaginary? And he loves, and he hates everyone he goes to school with and stuff. Like, there's the scene at the start where the Mexican, the wee girl's getting bullied, and he hates that there. So he does have a good moral compass, and even with what he's doing in the film, he's exposed that the Patrick Swayze, the preacher guy, is a paedophile.
100%.
So he isn't a bad person.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's definitely one of the things I picked up on the rewatch was I remember watching this when I was
Yeah.
younger. I just thought he was a mentalist or
Yeah.
something like. But watching it again, he's super intelligent.
Yeah.
Again, his main issue that he speaks about with the therapist is he just doesn't want to die alone, and then
Yeah.
she hits him with some quote that everybody dies alone or
Yeah.
something like that. Like, but he gets quite emotional about that, and then like, yeah, as you said, like he exposes Patrick Swayze's character Jim
Yeah.
Cunningham as a paedophile,
Yeah.
and then even like when Patrick Swayze's on stage and he's literally just calling out
The Antichrist.
the Antichrist thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you noticed when they're shown like a video before he comes on stage to talk, and part of the video is like a wee fella in it. Then he's like, Jim Cunningham's helped me get over my fear or whatever. And then at the assembly, there's a wee fella being like, "Oh, I just want to be tougher." It's the same wee fella from the video. He's a fucking plant.
Yeah.
So it just goes like immediately you're noticing that he's not a good guy. He's planting people in the audience to sell this bullshit to people.
Yeah.
And Donnie picked up on that. But what I loved, I think one of my favourite characters in the whole film was Donnie's dad. Because you could tell that he supported Donnie in most things he does. Like the bit where he pulls Donnie's parents into the principal's office to talk about he tells the teacher to shove the book up her arse.
Yeah.
And when the principal tells the dad that he said that, the dad's like
Yeah.
I just love the dad.
He's just a cool dad, like,
and,
and even his relationship with his 2 other kids.
Yeah.
And with his wife, like, he's not. What I love about the film is as well, it's also showing that you can be living in the house that he grew up in. You can have all these materialistic things.
Mm-hmm.
You can have good family. You can have like a good support system, but you can still be fucking sad.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? And like he gets on really, really well with his sister, and then there's his wee sister in it as well, and he's just still so sad.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, not to be all whatever, but it reminded me of that age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I had good family and stuff, and like we were talking about PlayStations and stuff and all whenever you came in, had all that, but it was still a teenager that was so fucking sad.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
do you know what I mean? I
100%,
loved it. Like, I loved that there film. Like,
it's almost a good representation of how mental health isn't always this black and white thing of you had to have gone through trauma or something. You don't always have had to go through something like that. Like, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just so many levels to it. Like, and
Yeah.
especially in this film, it really represents like you can be a good person and still not be, completely healthy in the head.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I love the dynamic between him and his sister, and this Elizabeth, played by his real life sister,
Yeah.
Maggie Gyllenhaal. And part of the reason that she was cast, so this is actually a fucking weird one. So this wasn't her first film. She was actually in a few things beforehand.
Right. Okay.
And there was a movie she was in 2000, I think it was called Confessions. But one of the producers had seen her in it and said that she's actually not any scheduling conflicts, so we should try get her. She's also Jake's sister. And apparently there's a scene in that film where she drinks a glass of piss. So he was like, to Richard Kelly, who wrote and directed this, the producer said to him, "Oh, you should get her because she's really good at drinking a glass of piss in this film." And Richard Kelly said something along the lines of, I'm fucking paraphrasing here, but don't really like that film, but right enough, she was really good at drinking that glass of piss. Let's get her.
Fucking hell.
So the big reason why they hired her as well is because they wouldn't have had to put too much effort into creating a sibling rivalry on screen.
Yeah, it's already, the chemistry is already there. Yeah.
But here, what about the fucking soundtrack?
Oh, the Killing Moon.
Yeah, fucking Echo and the Bunnymen.
Yeah.
Bunnymen. You get it?
Yeah.
Frank. But
isn't it the Killing Moon?
Yeah.
And
the only reason I know that is because I was reading up about it before you got here.
Yeah, it's a fantastic song, and it's put in so well, and I can't remember where it's put in the actual scene of the film, but it just flows so naturally when it is dark.
Yeah.
Like it's time of day, it's actually dark and everything.
Yeah, it's at the start when he's cycling home, I think.
Yeah.
One of the biggest bangers of all time, which is one of my favourite songs of all time, is Tears for Fears, Head Over Heels.
Oh, man, unbelievable.
It's so good. Like when he's walking into the school and it's kind of showing everyone going about their day. Like the first time I ever heard that tune was, do you remember that show on Netflix, Glow?
Was that the women's wrestling
Yeah,
thing? Yeah. Was that any good?
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
And they fucking cancelled
Oh,
it.
shocker! Netflix making a fucking blunder, huh? What the fuck's that about?
Yeah, they're dicks. Like,
Yeah.
so it was a great one. Fucking weird cast. Like, so Alison Brie was the lead in it.
Right.
I forget the name of the co-lead. She's very good as well. You don't see her in too much these days, but Kate Nash was in it. Do you remember Kate Nash?
The name rings a bell.
Remember, my fingertips are holding.
Oh,
on
no
to
way.
me. She was one of the women in it, like, and she
Seriously?
was brilliant in it, like.
What a tune.
She started an OnlyFans now, because she wanted to go on tour and she couldn't afford like to run a tour, so she started an OnlyFans where she just takes pictures of her holds to fund her tour, like.
My sort of woman.
Yeah.
Class.
Wouldn't mind. No.
No.
There's a joke there somewhere.
Yeah. You're looking at the foundations of a breakup.
Yeah. I'd hold on to her finger. No. Anyway, home. But yeah. So Glow was a good show, but that's where I first discovered that tune. So technically, two of the biggest tunes in this are Tears for Fears tunes, because the Gary Jules cover of Mad World, it's originally Tears for Fears song.
Yeah. That they're Tears for Fears. Like that, there's such damn music. You know what I mean? Like, I've the amount of times I've heard my dad hear that there, or like Money, Dire Straits. You know, songs like that. There, Money's for Nothing.
Tune, like.
They also say the F slur on.
Yeah, they do indeed.
Money for Nothing.
We went to see Shane Gillis in the 3 Arena there a few months ago, and he comes out to that now, and I'm pretty sure he only comes out to it because of that fucking word. Like,
have you seen Tires season 2?
Unbelievable. I'm not finished it yet, but it's really good.
It's like, so good because people are like, oh, it's just comedians doing a TV show, and I'm like, yeah.
That's exactly what you want. Like.
That's what you're wanting. Yeah. You know what I mean? Have you seen Vince Vaughn on it?
Yeah.
It's so sick.
I love Gerby's, like the main guy in it. His real name Stephen Gerby. But he's always on their podcast, Shane and Matt.
Yeah.
And the relationship they have in real life is exactly the relationship.
He's their like wee brother sort of.
Yeah.
They just takes the piss.
They just rag on him like,
what about Steve getting a boner?
Oh, I don't know about that, Shane.
It's so funny.
Unbelievable. Tell me this. Did you notice? Are you an Office fan? Talking about comedies.
Yeah.
You know the teacher in this. Fuck, I forgot to write down her name. The one that Pure loves, Patrick Swayze character. She's Dwight's wet nurse in The Office. If you remember the dinner party episode.
Weird Amish.
Yeah.
Seriously.
The dinner party. He brings her as a date because he wasn't invited because he didn't have a date.
And the episode with the TV.
Yeah, pushes right into the wall. Jim, over here. It's so good. Like, so that's the first thing I was like straight away. I was like. Because like that is like the most iconic episode of The Office.
Oh, it's
like,
fantastic.
But yeah, did you find the mascot, the school mascot in Donnie Darko, absolutely terrifying?
I can't remember it. What was it again?
It's a bulldog, but with the body of a human.
Yeah,
a very muscular human. Like,
but that there. Did you ever play Bully?
Yeah, Canis Canem Edit as it was released.
I just platinumed it a couple of months ago.
You're fucking on the roll here, man.
Done Control. You ever played Control?
Brilliant. Yeah.
The mini map and that can suck my dick.
I don't remember it too well.
Yeah, you don't want to, right? It doesn't exist.
It was a great game, actually.
But there's a mission in Bully where you're doing the jock storyline and you're you're fighting the guy and you're dressed up as the school athlete or the school mascot.
He's like a ball or something,
yeah.
is he?
Yeah.
I used to love that game.
Man, fucking
yeah.
People are like, oh, they need to remaster this. No, they don't. They need to make Bully too.
Yeah. But that's not gonna happen, is it? I'd love for it to but I don't
even
think
just remastered.
Yeah.
But that they're remastered for a fucking PS5, or a good Unreal 5 engine and all that there shit. Man, the game is oh Jesus, I'm gonna start crying. I love it. I love it that much. I can still remember I got it with my Christmas money from 2004 Christmas. Got it in Sainsbury's in Sprucefield.
Nice. Yeah.
Fucking love that.
2004. You're 4 years old when you got that.
Well, technically, I was in P1, so I was 2005. No, 2005.
Okay.
Christmas, so I was P1.
Yeah.
It was P1. I got that.
Fair enough. Yeah.
See, I wasn't really. Me and my sister weren't really allowed to play GTA, so we were like, "Hey, Billy, am I right?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Go on then."
So you probably don't remember the discourse over that game when it came out.
I remember because it in Europe it's called Canis Canem Edit.
Yeah.
Because it's obviously you can't be saying bully.
Yeah. But no, fuck, it was class. I used to have it. I don't think I ever finished it though. To be fair,
you can get it on the PlayStation Store.
Can you?
See, for a wee day we just wanna feel like you're a kid again.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Fair enough. I'm trying to think what else I fucking have down here. Yeah, I didn't like Drew Barrymore's character in this. So
No, just so like, nobody
edgy or
understands
something.
me.
Like, yeah, Mrs. Pomeroy.
Yeah.
So the bit where Jenna Malone's character came in, so Jenna Malone plays the love interest in Gretchen Ross.
Yeah.
When she first comes in, she's like, "Oh, I'm new here."
Yeah.
And the bit like where Drew Barrymore's character says, "Sit next to the boy you think that's the cutest."
Yeah, that's weird.
The fuck you trying to achieve here? Like,
Yeah.
she work for the BBC. She might do.
She fucking too right. She does that.
Yeah.
But like that's what I mean. Like that teacher, I never had it in school because I was ugly growing up. But like that's the teacher that's gonna groom boys.
100%.
I'd just be like, I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's her. She's like, yeah, I love young boys, but yeah, I also love drinking a liter of Baileys.
This actor though, so before she got the chance to,
Yeah.
diddle a kid, like, but what was I gonna say? The fucking Patrick Swayze's character. So Patrick in this plays Jim Cunningham, who's essentially like a cult leader, like. But
Jim Cunningham sounds like a fella that owns like a dodgy garage up here.
I'm no joke. No, I'm not lying to you here. Round the corner, Cunningham's garage.
Are you serious?
It's closed down this year, but it's still there. Like, yeah, Cunningham's car sales. Like,
that. See what I mean? Like that's a fella that got a millionaire for diesel smuggling. Like,
I don't. There's no gym there though. I know that for a fact.
Fuck
like,
me.
But yeah. So essentially, what happens plot wise with him is that the rabbit Frank tells Donnie to burn down Jim Cunningham's house.
Yeah.
He burns it down, and then they find what they say in the film is a kiddie porn dungeon. Like,
Yeah.
But I thought that his character was done so well in the sense that I think the 80s were a time where a lot of these grifters were like coming out and being like self-help, you know, I can control your mind. There's only two emotions, fear and love. Like, we'll teach you to conquer your fear and all this. But it seemed to me, like when I was watching it yesterday, it was a bit like fucking Pound Shop Scientology or something. Wasn't it when he was on stage? Like,
but as you say, even that era of the early 2000s, that's when all the like the TV cults and when Y2K and stuff and all, where it was like you like obviously in America. I don't know if you've seen the Righteous Gemstones.
No, that's the Walton Goggins one. It's meant to be brilliant.
Man, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
But there's a few flashback episodes, and obviously they're like preachers. One of the flashbacks episodes, because they're like a massive church network, whatever, and they have their own TV network. They're advertising a survival kit for Y2K. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the end of the world, Scientology as well, even Heaven's Gate, like all these mad cults.
Yeah.
Jeez, you never hear of a good cult now for love or death of it.
What do you call your boy? And he's like a preacher in like one of those super churches in America. Kenneth, someone.
Is he the one? And he's like, I had to buy that their private jet for God.
Yeah. Do you ever? He literally looks like the devil.
Yeah,
like.
and a lizard. Yeah.
Yeah. But tell me this: have you ever seen a film called Event Horizon?
I've seen it on Netflix a million times, but I've never seen it.
Watch it. It'll destroy your day. But there's a bit in this where Donnie is quizzing the science teacher about time travel and the theory behind time travel, and he says it's basically like, you know, closing a hole in space time. It describes wormholes and all. But it reminded me in this scene of Event Horizon where they're talking about how to travel across space.
Yeah.
In the same amount of time.
Yeah.
And Sam Neill is the main character in it, and what he does is take a page and draws two X's on it, and he goes, what's the fastest way between these two X's? And someone draws a straight line, and he goes, no, and he picks the paper up and folds it, and that's how he describes travelling through a wormhole.
That's class.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Like, but
who plays the science teacher in that again?
He's very familiar. I forget who he is though.
Yeah.
I think he's in a good load of stuff back then.
Yeah.
That's gas. So I probably should have wrote that down. Like, but Event Horizon then. So they go through a wormhole, and some fucked up shit happens. I'll leave it at that. Like, but fucking Lawrence Fishburne's in it as well. It's one of the most.
Do you want to know an interesting fact about Lawrence Fishburne? Yeah. So whenever, obviously he's a bit older now. Like I think he's near 70. Am I right in saying?
I would say so. Yeah.
So he went to this like acting college.
Yeah.
So he had to have. Obviously, you have your acting, but you need to have like another acting skill.
Yeah.
So he's like a major in like the piano.
No way.
Yeah, swear to God.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Do you play any instruments yourself?
Nah,
No.
I wish I did.
Mm.
I was the master of the tin whistle.
Oh yeah,
Used to cry when I was giving a performance because I was so stressed out.
and now you do that for a living.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
That's cool. I wish I only started learning the banjo now.
you're such a tig lad.
I know. I can't help it.
Yeah.
I live next to a fucking hunger striker memorial.
Yeah.
That's what.
Man, this is what I mean. Like me being a Catholic in Lisburn, like I'm basically Protestant by default.
Oh really?
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm like, hey, basically the 12th, and I'm like, I can't say that.
Yeah, what are we doing, guys?
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of wish I used to play piano when I was younger, and I kind of wish I had stuck at it. Right. See the bit in this where Donnie and his dad. When's the last time you watched this? By the way, is it recently enough?
A couple of years ago, but I can remember most of it, like 90% of it.
So there's a bit where him and his dad are watching a football match, and it's when he first notices the bubbles.
This is the part where I was fucking right. Can I take over here?
Fire away.
Right. So I was in Wales in my sister's fiance's house, and I just sort of taken edibles for the first time and watched this film, and I was feeling his rug. Not his pubic hair, his rug, right? And I was like, this is class. And I remember looking up and I seen the orb, and it was like, and there's a scene, and it was really, really fucked up, and his sister's like jumping about, and the
on the trampoline.
No, in the room, or maybe the sister's running around the living room.
Okay.
And the orb's just going around her, and I was like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? But no, I love the orb
yeah.
in it, because obviously that's basically it's showing him where you're gonna go and everything and stuff. It's almost like a wee guide.
Do you know how they came up with the concept of that? So Richard Kelly, the writer and director of this, was high as fuck, and he was watching an American football game like NFL. And do you know your boy Madden, that is like the name
John Madden,
John Madden, namesake of all the NFL games. He was, you see it in football now as well, it's a bit more modern, but you know when they used to draw on the screen, oh, this player should go over here, so he would be like drawing, saying, and now watch him go over here and draw like an arrow, and then he would hit play and that person will follow that line perfectly. So he was like, the bubbles are like that. So he's picturing like them in that living room, but there's like a higher being going, that's where they're going to go. So like fucking...
That makes total fucking sense.
John Madden's up in the sky, but instead of like arrows, he represented it with bubbles in this.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
That's really, really... But that's probably... That was like the height of my wee stoner phase.
Yeah,
and, it's just always remember just being on a rug and just looking up and seeing it, and it freaked me out. Like, and the dad's on the lazy boy and stuff, drinking beers.
Yeah,
sick, fucking sick, man.
Did you notice? There's a few times in this where it's just like a random fat guy. Do you remember him?
Yes.
So it's when Donnie and Gretchen are first about to kiss.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "No, I want it special. There's just some fat sweaty guy watching us there."
Yeah.
Then later on, at the party, he's just standing outside, just like looking into the camera.
Yeah.
Do you know who he is or what his significance is?
No.
So essentially, it never mentions this in the film, but Richard Kelly has since come out and said that he's an FAA agent. He is one of the agents investigating why the plane dropped in his house.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't explain where the jet engine came from and thought it was very like paranormal-esque. He's basically just tailing them.
Right, that makes sense. Yeah.
But I think it was cooler that they didn't explain that in the film because it gives it like an air of mystery. Like.
Yeah, but you can clearly tell that the guy directing this was stoned.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Richard Kelly smoking joints and drinking pints.
Yeah.
But it was weird. His career, he's only directed like 5 films, and this is the only one I've heard of. Like,
but I love people like that because you even look at your M. Night Shyamalan's. I can't say his name. Man had so much cool films, but then everyone was like, right, it's going to be a mad film with a stupid twist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And did you watch that there? What was that weird horror sort of slasher film that came out this year and he done it? It's basically this dad.
Trap.
Yeah. Did you watch that?
Probably the worst film I've ever seen.
Do you want to know something mad? Do you know the pop star in it?
His daughter.
Yeah.
Insane. Fucking woeful. Like, I didn't mind the first half of the movie, and then the second half actually actively pissed me off.
Yeah.
And I don't know, do you ever get when someone gives your opinion on something that almost predetermines what you're going to think of it?
Yeah.
I seen a tweet before I watch it, and it said the main problem with Trap is that not at any stage does anyone actually act like a normal person in it, and I couldn't unsee that. So all the dialogue seems so forced or something.
Like a PS2 game.
Yeah. And even just it just seemed like a massive advert for his daughter's pop career. Tell me this. Sorry, I'm just looking. Is that a very fresh tattoo in your ankle? Like,
Yeah, that's my jester.
when did you get that done?
I actually got that a couple of months ago.
It looks
And
very
I
fresh.
got
Like,
the
is that the Wu-Tang symbol?
yeah, I
underneath?
got that in New York.
Nice.
I got that in Texas.
Yeah.
I got that in Antrim, and then I got that in New York too. But I got
Was
this
that
the
Kermit?
other week or so.
Oh, class.
Yeah,
Who
so
did that?
Marty Turner in Belfast. So he lives in America
Yeah.
and he flies back and forth. But one more wee session,
Yeah.
and then get the whole blasted out. Like,
Unreal.
but
I'm
yeah.
a weirdo. I don't have any tattoos, but I love them. Like, I get one someday. Like,
yeah, get them, lad.
I just need to pull the trigger. Like, I've been psyching myself up to get my ear pierced. Like, and I can't.
I've got a Fontaine's tattoo.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah, I've got. I'm not really in peak medical shape,
medical.
but I've got maybe romance as a
nice.
place.
Yeah.
So
I
that's the
think-
favorite.
And you've got, is that the kneecap tattoo underneath it? Then?
It's not it because due to maybe things that may or may not come out towards the kneecap.
Yeah.
No, it's a burnt out meat wagon.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I've got the Kremlin in Russia though.
Mm. Why? Just out of curiosity, I'm not slagging you.
Just liked it.
Fair.
I remember like matching with a girl on a dating app like a year ago, and she's like, I see you've loads of tattoos. And like, what ones do you have? You know, like girls like, what ones do you have in your freaking torso?
Yeah.
I was like, I've the Kremlin in Russia. She went the nightclub, and I went, no,
No.
actual political building. She went,
Unmatched.
so you're your team Russia, and I was like, no,
It's just a cool building. Like.
yeah, just like it. You know what I mean?
It was like long. It was there long before. Like, you know.
That fucking agent Zelensky was ever fucking there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Frank there with all the dates and stuff. And
That'd
all.
be cool. You know, the Frank mask was heavily inspired by the film Watership Down. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Do you know what it is or anything?
No.
Oh, here, you should horrify yourself in that one.
Is it
It's
scary?
a children's cartoon that came out in the 80s about rabbits. And I haven't seen it in years, so I don't even remember what the plot's about, but it's fucking terrifying. Like,
One of those creepy ones, yeah.
there's a real evil rabbit in it, and I think that's where they must have got the inspiration
Yeah.
for Frank.
The best scene in that in Donnie Darko is when Donnie, I always forget his love interest, and Frank are in the cinema.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And do you remember what film they want to see? Quiz question.
No.
So it's a double header. You can't guess either of them.
No.
So it was Evil Dead.
Oh, the original.
The original Evil Dead.
Fuck's sake.
It was meant to be a different film. I forget the film they originally going for, but they couldn't get the rights to it.
Yeah.
But Sam Raimi apparently turned around and said, "Here, you can have Evil Dead for free."
That's
and
sick.
yeah,
It's crazy. Sam Raimi has done so many crazy films, and then the Spider-Man trilogy.
Yeah, it's weird, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've never actually seen the original Evil Deads, to be honest. I need
Yeah.
to get on that. But I wanted to get in a wee bit about the actual, like, kind of issues this film had coming
Yeah.
out. So basically, this was produced by a company, or released by a company called Floor Films, and they also released another famous movie around the same time, Charlie's Angels.
Oh.
Also starring Drew Barrymore.
Uh-huh.
So basically, Drew Barrymore met Richard Kelly on the set of Charlie's
Yeah.
Angels, and basically convinced this production company to release this in cinemas, not straight to DVD, so she can be like heavily credited for the reason that this movie exists in its modern form.
Right.
Another person who is also heavily credited with giving this a cinema release is Christopher Nolan.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently he had like seen it, or like an early cut of it, and was like, yeah, this can't go straight to DVD. And you know fucking rightly that cunt was foaming at the mouth going, ooh,
I should have done
time.
that there.
Time
travel.
Oh, a rabbit. Time travel stuff nobody understands.
But like, even till this day, Donnie Darko still 90% of people haven't watched it.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like as you said, like I watched it years ago and completely forgot about it, and it holds up so well.
It was very, very, like, I didn't feel the time going through it all, like, when I was watching it. Now, one thing I will say, I was convinced rewatching this that I was going to understand the ending. Still don't have a fucking clue what happened. Like,
It's essentially he can't live.
I knew that,
Yeah.
but what I don't understand is how he goes back to allow himself to die. That's what I didn't understand.
Yeah, I think it's basically, yeah, like he has to time travel
Yeah.
because if he doesn't, the world is going to end.
Okay. But how does he time travel is what I don't understand.
I know. I don't.
It,
Yeah.
it never shows that. It just suddenly goes back in time and he dies.
Yeah.
It's almost as if, like, maybe the actual plot of the film is like a branch that gets snipped.
Yeah.
If we're going to
Yeah.
go into the MCU type of thing.
Yeah, but it's just, I love that there about the film, because it was so ahead of its time. Because I think even like what films were sort of coming out in like 2000 and like in around that there, like
Triple X. Why is that the first fucking
you know
thing that
what I
popped into
mean?
my
Like,
head?
films, it was just really just action films.
Yeah.
Superheroes weren't really a thing. So the fact that it was like this weird, because you wouldn't even call it a horror,
No.
but it was like this weird like psychological thriller was out. And if that was made today
Yeah.
on a better budget, it would probably win so many awards. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like, probably best picture, probably win an Oscar for best like costume design for Frank itself. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Frank's
I,
iconic looking. Like.
yeah, I love whenever they pull he pulls the rabbit hat off
Yeah.
and he's got shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, what happened to your eye?
And the woman, I don't know if you remember the woman.
Fucking bitch of a woman.
That woman, I don't know if you remember the woman that's sort of like, I'm gonna say mentally ill.
Oh, fucking Grandma Death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I never, you probably know this here, never understood what she signified.
Well, she wrote the book, didn't she?
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I knew there was something,
Yeah.
but it was like,
Yeah, it turned out so. There's a scene where Donnie's talking to the teacher about
Yeah.
time travel, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, if you're interested, there's a book about this,
Yeah.
and it's written by Roberta Sparrow."
yeah,
But that's her name because she's her mental illness. She's constantly checking her letterbox, and it says "R Sparrow" on her letterbox.
yeah,
So he realizes that was her, and that's
Yeah.
probably
yeah,
But she's like, but she's crazy essentially.
yeah. It's brilliant, man. Fucking love it.
There's I'm gonna get into a bit of
Yeah.
trivia stuff here. So Seth Rogen,
Yep.
this was his first ever feature film. So his first ever line in any film he's
Yeah.
ever been in is "I like your boobs" when he's like fucking creeping on Jenna Malone's character at the start when Jake Gyllenhaal essentially goes, "I'll walk you home." Like yeah. So him and Jake Gyllenhaal met at the rap party, and apparently Jake was like, "Do you have any idea what the fuck happened in this film?" And Seth is like, "Not a fucking clue."
That's
like, so
class.
both of them just finished rapping. We're like, "Yeah, no idea what happened in that."
Do you think, as you've gotten older, do you like Seth Rogen or do you think he's cringe?
I love Seth Rogen. Like, do you think he's cringe?
I think he's cringe because all his whole personality is he smokes weed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I think that's probably a valid criticism.
Yeah.
But
Like, don't get me wrong, fantastic actor, but he's just so like one dimensional.
yeah, well,
I don't think he's had a serious role off the top of my head.
yeah, but that doesn't bother me. Like, some of my favorite comedies of all time are Pineapple Express, Knocked Up. I fucking love The Interview.
yeah.
It's brilliant.
That's what I mean. Like, he does have really, really good like stuff, but like the fact he's in like Call of Duty as an operator.
Is he?
Yeah, and it's just his finishing
Call of
move
Duty's
is like him doing like smoking weed.
Yeah, I do find that though. Like, there are people, like even people I went to uni with and all, who started smoking weed and that became their entire personality.
Yeah,
And
and
that-
they never got out of it.
Yeah, but that's pretty much him. And even
Yeah.
you find like, because I would say to come out with a really gimpy sentence, he's our generation's like Cheech and Chong.
Yeah,
And even now they're both fucking 80 odd and they're still banging
Yeah.
on about smoking joints. Like
Yeah.
Willie Nelson still.
yeah.
Like, that's just some people kind of come out with that. Like, but it doesn't bother me too much. Like,
I don't know.
you don't have to hold back. You can
Yeah,
fire away if you
it
don't
does
like 'em.
just sort of piss me off
Yeah.
because it's, as I say, like I went through a wee stoner phase, and then don't get me wrong, like I still smoke the odd joint when I can, like,
Mm.
but it's not me being like I don't do this anymore, so thus making you a loser. It's not that there. It's like, yeah, he's an executive on The Boys, which is a fantastic TV show,
Yeah.
but it's just like, man, push the boat out. You clearly don't want to constantly be doing comedies.
Yeah.
Push you like.
You're waiting for him to take the serious turn, like
Yeah.
a kid like Adam Sandler did with Uncut Gems. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
Or like, did you ever watch?
50-50 was good.
There's an Adam Sandler film, Men, Women, and Children or something. I forget the name of it. And the guy, it's basically there's like three people in the film.
Yeah.
There's the creepy guy from Baby Driver, Ansel.
Ansel Elgort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's in love. Adam Sandler's wife's cheating on him.
It's not Punch Drunk Love, is it?
No, and basically,
Oh,
do you know what I'm on about?
Little Nicky.
Mm.
No, I'm sorry.
But like Adam Sandler's playing this thing where his marriage is clearly failing, and he gets a prostitute in a hotel room,
Okay.
and he just hugs her
Right.
just to feel that their connection and stuff, even though it's fully manufactured. Like,
Yeah.
but that's what I mean. Like, and I feel like with acting, me personally, I love a Swiss Army knife of a person.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? If you're just all, yeah, play Gaelic,
Yeah.
fair play to you.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I love someone that is so many different angles and stuff, and I feel like maybe that's with
You're
me.
gonna love me. I'm the fucking king of hobbies. Like,
But that's what I mean. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's what why I love stand up so much, because every gig isn't the same.
Yeah. Fair.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
this crowd was good. Fuck me, this one was mental.
Mm.
This was just all pensioners. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know. I think that's probably just a me issue. Like, why?
No, I get what you mean. Like, it is
Yeah.
definitely more interesting when someone has more facets to them like that.
Yeah.
Like, I think maybe two of Jim Carrey's best movies is Eternal Sunshine of the
Yeah.
Spotless Mind and Truman Show.
Truman Show. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like both fairly serious roles. Like,
Yeah, and then if you want to watch a nice Jim Carrey film, you can watch Dumb and Dumber. You can watch Ace Ventura and stuff and everything. And then you can watch fucking Sonic. I love the fact that he's retired, but he's like, I only do Sonic films now.
yeah, but it was a laugh because he retired after Sonic 2, and he was asked, is that it for him? And he literally said, if I was to act again, the script would have to be very, very special. In that tone, in that
Yeah.
exact context. Sonic fucking 3 is the next film he did after that.
Man,
Like,
he is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I love him. Like,
he's brilliant. Like,
I love his whole outlook in life and stuff. And all.
I think, to be honest, his persona in real life annoys me a wee bit. I think he's a bit too deep,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But I do love, like, I'll watch anything he's in. Like,
Yeah.
Getting back to Donnie Darko for a wee second. Here's a fun fact for you. Do you
Uh-huh.
know who else was considered for the role of Donnie?
No.
So there's two really big ones.
Okay.
First one, which is mental, Vince Vaughn.
That wouldn't work.
He turned it down because he was too old. He was like, this is meant to be a fucking 16-year-old. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not playing this. Like,
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg was the second option.
We got this guy Frank. He wants me to time travel.
What the hell? He's just a fucking rabbit.
He's just a rabbit.
That was the worst
Yeah,
Mark Wahlberg impression I've ever done.
I have to go. I'm in Philly. I have to beat up a Vietnamese guy and blind him.
We talked about that in the last podcast
Yeah.
as well. Like,
Nah, but this is, and obviously, of course, you're going to say this because the film's been made. But you couldn't have Mark Wahlberg because Mark Wahlberg would have probably been mid-20s.
oh, at least. But do you know why he didn't play it?
No.
He insisted on playing the role with a lisp, and the director was like, "Nah, fuck off." Like,
Yeah, the lisp loses all credibility then, because that would mean he's got a reason to be who he is, if that makes sense, because he's probably getting bullied.
yeah,
And then the whole, like, I'm a safe character here, like, I save people, I'm a nice guy.
hasn't been taking this in about an hour. What the
Yeah.
fuck am I doing?
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah, weird. Like,
Yeah.
there was a few other ones in there, but I thought they were the most interesting. There's sometimes I write trivia down, and it's like, that's not fucking interesting.
Yeah.
Did you ever read IMDb trivia?
Yeah.
Sometimes you're like, why is this here? Like,
Yeah.
and it's like 600 people found this interesting. It's like 600 people can go fuck themselves. Like,
Yeah.
the last bit I have here, which I actually thought was
Yeah.
genuinely interesting, was the original font on the theatrical release
Uh-huh.
was quite an Arabic-looking font.
Okay.
Did you know this?
No.
And 9/11 happened, so they changed the font on the front of the poster to make it a bit less Eastern looking. But in the film, the graffiti that's down by the statue of the school mascot is the original font that was used
That's
on the
class.
actual poster. So because they couldn't edit
Yeah.
that out of the actual film. But yeah, in terms of actual fucking trivia bullshit, that's everything I really have.
Yeah.
Any wee tidbits yourself, or do you want anything else about Donnie Darko you want to talk about?
No, as I was saying, my favourite part is when they are in the cinema,
Yeah,
because nothing's even really said.
yeah,
But even his love interest knows that what the fuck's going on here. There's something happening here, and I love it, the fact that at the end where the corners pushing the body out, and it's like the kid in the back that talking to the love interest, like, what happened here? It's
yeah.
like, jet engine fell on, and then just Mad World plays, like, it's
Yeah.
insane.
The Ma, I thought watching this yesterday, seemed quite relieved that he was dead. Did you notice that?
Yeah, she didn't like him throughout the film.
She looked stressed, and like you could tell sorry, we probably should have talked about this earlier. I thought the character of the mum and her relationship with Donnie was one of the best parts of the film, because you could tell that she was struggling with the fact that he wasn't quote unquote normal, like in her eyes, and she was like really upset about the fact that her son had to go to like therapy, and she just wasn't dealing with it well.
She was a suburban American mum.
Yeah. And at the end, but you could tell she really loved him though. Like when she's on the flight to take what do you call the dance troupe, Sparkle dance or something, to their competition on the other side of the country, and she rings the house and she's leaving a message being like, I really hope you're okay. You can tell she really loves him, but she just doesn't know how to deal with the fact that he's schizophrenic.
She really reminded me of the mother in Malcolm in the Middle. That's who she really reminded me of. I
don't know whether it's because I'm getting older or not, right? But we rewatched Malcolm in the Middle recently, and I am like very attracted to Lois in Malcolm.
Milf.
Like, she is an absolute babe. Like,
MILF.
You get what I mean? Like,
MILF.
Yeah.
MILF.
But me and Aoife were watching, I was like, Aoife, am I weird here? And she's like, no, I get it.
Yeah.
I absolutely get it. And there's a bit where she's walking around the house topless, but you only see her from behind, and I was like, Aoife, what's going on here? Like,
that's class.
Am I old? Like,
that's class.
When's the last time you watched Malcolm in the Middle?
Well, I'll tell you this. I've seen 10 episodes on TikTok. You know the way it works. Watch the one where Dewey and Bryan Cranston are getting off fags, which is fucking crazy, and all the cigarettes in the crawl space.
Oh fuck! I don't remember that one actually. We were rewatching it recently, but we fell off it a bit.
They're doing a reboot of it.
But the guy's not on board.
But do you know why?
He's retired from acting, I think.
He's in Harvard.
Oh really? Yeah. Jesus.
Insane.
There you go.
Like I loved. Did you ever? No, I've got it wrong. That was so. Oh my god! Did you ever watch Even Stevens? Shia LaBeouf.
Never did. No, I think it was a wee bit old for that one.
Man, Shia LaBeouf was in it. It was like a kids' TV show.
Yeah, I know. Your boy Beans and all. Yeah, I remember. I never watch it, but I remember.
Kieran Franco looks like Beans.
No, he doesn't. Does he? Is this a slag?
Yeah, it is. Fuck Kieran Franco. Yeah, like what other good film TV shows was there around like the early 2000s? Drake and Josh.
Never watched it. No, I never liked Nickelodeon. I was it.
Here you fucking knew something we all didn't know.
Yeah. What was that documentary called? Quiet on Set or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where you just get all the kids in like hot tubs.
But even like the Nickelodeon cartoons, I never get into. I never liked.
Very Odd Parents was whack.
Never liked it. Never liked Rocket Power. Never liked the Wild Thornberrys or anything growing up. Like, I was Cartoon
Nigel
Network.
Thornberry definitely has a terabyte of child porn.
Yeah, he's having a dungeon somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, but no, I was all over Dexter's Lab,
Man,
Puff
Billy and
Girls.
Mandy.
Yeah, we bet. Yeah, the Grim Reaper and all. Like,
why was he Jamaican?
Yeah, enough he was.
That never made any sense at all.
That's unreal. Like,
I had the game on the Wii, and it was like this weird fighting game. Like, but do you remember the amount of just crazy, like weird movie tie-in games there were, and they were all just atrocious?
Well, back when I was younger, I think movie tie-in games were the go-to. Like, you had to get them. And
like if there was a film, there was a game.
Yeah, like Lord of the Rings.
It was like Battlefront, but Lord of the Rings, like Star Wars Battlefront, but Lord of the Rings.
No. It was like a hack and slash.
See, this is what I mean. There was one, and it was like you'd like a class.
No,
you could be like an archer.
No, I don't know what you're thinking of now. But they're the ones I'm on about. It was like the first one that came out. It was the Lord of the Rings 2 Towers, and then the Return of the King was the better sequel.
Yeah,
you picked each character, but they all had the same moves. Like, they just look different. Like,
did you ever play? Oh, I don't know if you'd remember this. Do you remember whenever the Fantastic Four films came out?
Yeah, like the original ones. Like,
yeah, there was like a game of that.
Oh, was it any good?
It was like, did you ever play Marvel Alliance?
No, but I know what it is.
You'd have like 4 characters, and you'd just be running around these halls.
Yeah,
and you take turns and stuff, and it was just hack and slash, but it was so fun.
Yeah,
I remember completing the Shrek 2 game in a day. And did that really just catch you off guard?
I didn't know there was a fucking Shrek 2 game to exist.
Man.
Like,
oh, fucking crazy childhood memory. So me and my sister, did you ever play the Harry Potter games on the PS2?
Absolutely, yeah.
Man, Chamber of Secrets.
Unreal, like. And there's those like memes about like PS1 Hagrid these days and all. Like,
I remember, because remember memory cards?
Yeah.
Jesus. I deleted save files. Load of bullshit. I still stand innocent. I was fucking 5 or
Your
6.
sister accusing you here, is
Yeah,
she?
do you know what I mean? Where's the accusations? Where's my birthday present, bitch? I'm only joking, I love my sister. But my mum was such a placid woman, just so chill. And obviously, we're screaming at each other. My mum, obviously stressed as fuck, around 2 kids.
Yeah.
My dad work. She comes running down the stairs. Absolute fucking slaps the PS2 and went, no saving the game. There is no fucking game. Fuck off, the Parias. Just walked out. We had no fucking Harry Potter. I remember me and Cora went, this is the same house that my dad fucked the skybox over the railway line.
Why?
He was a self-employed joiner in the early
Hates the
2000s. And was coming sort of towards the end of the Celtic Tiger.
Yeah.
And obviously dad came home from a mad day at work. We were both arguing about what to watch on TV. My dad, we live in the beside railway tracks. And
Yeah.
my dad just ripped the skybox out and fucked it onto the railway
Oh
line.
my god.
Yeah. So hey,
There
digital.
you go.
Yeah, we out of wait Freeview for a good few years because my dad refused to get it.
Yeah.
Sky.
Fair enough.
And he even went down to try to look for the skybox on the railway line, and he never admits to it. Like
That's like one of those things where you're like, shouldn't have done that, and then
Yeah.
you have to
He
like
literally says when it was flying through the air, he went, for fuck's sake. Yeah,
That's unbelievable. Like.
yeah.
So you're just at the moment going through all the old Rockstar games. Like, are you playing anything else mad these days? Like,
So as I was saying there, I
my fever's hit me like a brick wall
it's
here.
brutal. Like, so I platinumed the Saints Row 3 game.
Oh yeah, I never played that. The only one I played, I think, is the first one when it first came out.
Yeah. So it was really silly. I done Saints Row 4. I done. What did I do after that? There, I'll get up my actual thing. Platinum Control. That was an absolute bollocks.
I rarely platinum games. I don't know. I just like when I've like the
See-
main story over, I lose interest.
See,
like,
that's the thing. I used to be like that, but now like I've got like game OCD.
yeah.
So let me go on to my thing.
I'd be similar enough, but
I Platinum Oblivion.
fuck off, really.
Yeah, because I'd never played it because it didn't really age well.
Yeah.
And I'd only really played Skyrim, and obviously with it getting remastered.
I gave up on it there.
Really?
I got to like level 11 or something, and I was like, every quest is the same.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't arsed anymore. But I played the life out of it when it first came out.
when
Like,
you were like I love the dialogue and everything.
yeah, it's just like the two voice actors and
yeah.
they're stop right there.
Stop right there.
Yeah. You're under arrest.
Citizens of Citadel.
Yeah.
So I done Days Gone there.
Yeah.
Control. My girlfriend started coming to my house to play Stardew Valley.
Oh, here, don't fucking start me. Like, that is my heroin. Like,
Seriously?
Stardew Valley has a serious problem with that game. Like,
Oh, brilliant.
I played it over Christmas there, started on Boxing Day morning, and by New Year's Day I had like 102 hours clocked.
Seriously?
I was literally, because I have it in the Switch, so it came
Yeah.
with me everywhere. Like, and that game, it's so good. Like, so good.
I'd done the RoboCop Rogue City.
Oh, I played it recently as
Man,
well.
it's
yeah.
so fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed
It's
it. Like,
so fun for what it is.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Done that.
unbelievable game.
I actually tried playing Time Splitters because I played that as a kid.
Oh yeah, it was
Hasn't
good.
really aged well.
No, they've been trying to make a new one of it for years, but it
Yeah.
all keeps setting a brick wall.
I've nearly done Spyro the Dragon. I just gave up doing it.
I started playing it there recently as well. Couldn't get into it. Like, it was on Game Pass.
Yeah.
It didn't, like, obviously the remastered graphics and all are cloud, but like Crash Bandicoot aged well because it was such a fun, challenging game.
Yeah.
And
Spyro was easy.
Spyro was just like, go over
Yeah.
here and fucking get that. Like,
What's your favorite game of all time?
Ooh.
Give me 5. No
5?
order. No order.
Devil May Cry, any of those series,
Okay, fair enough.
unbelievable, love them. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt has to
I
be.
have some beef for that game. I know it's good,
Yeah,
but I just couldn't get into it. I kept trying and trying and trying.
yeah.
I just didn't like
Not
it.
for you, no.
But I love RPGs. Just
Yeah.
didn't like it.
How far in did you get before you give up?
Like, I will put it this way: I got past the part of where the Barons like weird.
Okay, so you give it a good go then.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
for fucks.
I just couldn't. I didn't like the combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I've got them all my PS4 games down here so I could see. God of War has to be up there.
Didn't
Dude.
like Ragnarok.
Didn't like Ragnarok.
I don't know why.
Why?
Did not know why. I
Fuck's
hated the
sake,
section
man.
where you'd be the sun in the weird like wholesome dimension.
Yeah, fair enough. Fucking yeah, Batman games are good. I'm trying to think.
Arkham City, fantastic. Arkham Knight was such a letdown.
100% agree with that, yeah. And the twist, spoilers for Arkham Knight, it's a fucking
It's
14-year-old game,
yeah,
which is grim, saying that
yeah.
sentence out loud. But yeah, the twist at the end was so like, because if I'm a Batman guy, like I love Batman,
Yeah.
so I was like, oh, it's the Red Hood. You've just changed the name of the Red Hood to
Yeah.
throw people off, like, you know.
yeah.
It was really disappointing. Games. Oh, what would your top 5
So
be?
No Order,
Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas,
Shit.
my favorite game ever.
Terrible.
I get it.
No, I'm only messing.
No, but I get it.
I only
get it.
played it for the first time recently, and I thought it was very good. I played most of it. Too difficult. I had to put it down.
Yeah.
I almost threw the controller at the screen. Got to a point where I had to go was like on the other side of a load of death claws, and I literally put the. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. I literally put. I woke up. Where the fuck? It's gone. Like, I literally put the difficulty slider down to the very minimum. Still couldn't get past it,
Yeah.
and I just had to go. Fuck this. I don't know if it's a controversial opinion, but I think Fallout 3 is a much superior game.
I love New Vegas because it was made in less than a year,
Yeah.
and it shows. And it was made by a guy that was probably on his last warning,
Right. Fair enough.
and he's just went, I just need to throw shit at the wall here.
Yeah.
But it works well. Bully would probably be up there.
I should start a gaming podcast. I could talk about games
Man,
all
I
day.
could I'd be up there. I'd be co-hosting it.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Now you've got me actually thinking, what the hell?
I'm so bad. Like, when I get this microphone in my
Here,
hand, I
I'll
forget
tell
everything.
you what's up there. Sleeping Dogs.
I've never played it. But it was like a kind of legacy sequel to the true crime series, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Streets of LA. It was great.
Loved that there. Did you ever play Returnal?
No, but
So
it's on
fucking
the list.
hard. So hard.
I've heard it's hard, but it's like a roguelike type
Yeah.
game, isn't it?
GTA 4 would probably be up there. I think I done a no death GTA run
What?
a couple of years ago. It was on a really
Finished
weird
it, like?
place. Yeah,
Fair enough.
it was so easy. Just a headshot everything. Like, I loved Mafia 2.
I've never played any of the Mafia games.
So fucking fun, man.
Do you know what actually would be up there for me? The
Yeah.
first Jack and Daxter game. You ever play it?
I platinum Jack 2.
Did you? I thought Jack 2 was good, but I think they tried to be a bit too GTA like in it, didn't they? Like,
Yeah, that was
um,
my GTA substitute as a child.
Mario Odyssey's probably up there for me as well. If you
I
played
get it. I don't fuck with Nintendo, but
No.
I appreciate their work. 'Cause, like, I didn't have GameCube growing up. I had the original Xbox, PS2 and stuff and all.
Yeah.
But no, me and my sister were actually talking about this here. We had like a Game Boy. There was like a Tarzan game on it.
Yeah.
There's a Harry Potter game.
Yeah.
There was a Spyro. Did you ever play GTA Chinatown Wars?
No.
Nobody ever.
I'd never even heard of that. Like,
It's a GTA Nintendo game, but it's over the top, and you get fully drug deal and dismember people.
like the old GTA games. Like,
Yeah.
did you ever play GTA London?
No, but that's like one of the OG ones.
It was in between GTA 1 and GTA 2. It was set in the 60s in
Yeah.
London, and instead of like wasted, it'd be all like it'd be like brown bread, like when you
Class.
died and all. Like,
That's fucking class. Like,
but here I need to fucking get off the topic of
Yeah.
games because people be telling me to go
Yeah.
fuck myself here. But I have a few questions for you.
yeah.
So, do you have any podcasts that you listen to that you want to recommend to people?
Bomb Squad.
Yeah. Bomb Squad, and for me personally, Bomb Squad and Mike and Vittorio's
Yeah.
Tea with Me, probably
With Me,
the funniest of
yeah,
all time. Like.
Bomb Squad, Tea with Me. Dave Elliott's Sly Guy.
I've not listened to that
Yeah,
actually, but he
Dave
is
Elliott's so funny.
so funny. Like, yeah.
I would have to say Mike and Shane's. Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Unreal.
I've got into a lot of like horror narration podcasts.
Oh really?
Yeah, I love that.
Like
there,
Welcome to Night Vale and shit like that.
but they're like people's stories, so like
Oh,
dark
okay.
web stories,
Oh yeah, like creepypasta stuff.
but they're real,
Okay.
allegedly.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, I used to love Kill Tony. I think it's too self-deprecating now. Or
Okay.
not self-deprecating. Like, I think it's too much punching down.
Oh, okay.
Like, I was watching it for years, and then I was like, every regular's someone with a disability.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's-
Fair enough. Casey Rocket seems like there's something wrong. I'm like, no, not a fan.
No.
Fair enough.
I mean, I went over to Austin, Texas to get my name pulled, hopefully.
Yeah.
And they were in LA for the week. I wanted to kill myself.
Oh God, I seen I don't know her personally, but Wafa.
Wafa Del Do, yeah,
she was
went
on
over.
it there.
Yeah, she went up to London. She was in London, and she was the last person to sign up and got pulled twice. The second pull, Matthew Dinsmore, he went over to didn't get pulled. Yeah.
Denzi's funny as fuck.
Oh, Denzi's a G.
Yeah, just speaking on Dave Elliott there, did you ever see his bit about, he said it in podcasts as well, like about him being sick and his ma being really concerned about him,
Yeah,
and then
and he
he's
drops.
walking the dog.
Yeah.
That's one of the funniest stories I've ever heard in my
Oh
life. Like.
man, he's so funny. Like, 'cause see if you actually speak to him off stage,
Yeah.
he's just a dude.
Yeah,
He's just a fella that you want to school with. It's hilarious.
yeah, good stuff.
So funny.
So if you were to come on the podcast again, which you're welcome to at any time, what other film are you going to
28
choose?
days later.
Yeah, good stuff. Because we were talking off mic before we started recording, we both seen 28 years later.
Here's
no spoilers.
No spoilers. Film of the year. If you don't like it, there wasn't a lot of zombies getting killed.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, man. It's going to be a sequel. I know it's a fucking trilogy. It's going to get better. It's fantastic.
I thought it was unbelievable.
It was shot on an iPhone.
Yeah, yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, and we're talking as well, again, not spoiling anything, but there is such emotional heft to the film. Like, it's not just like a zombie film.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
like you really love and care about these characters.
Yeah.
Like. But that's it. And anything else you want to chat about before we go?
When will this be out?
I fucking don't have a clue. Like,
So
it will be within the next 7 weeks. I can promise that.
B Team will have came and conquered. Could have been good. Could have been bad.
Yeah. What's your Instagram handle?
Oh, Adam Byrne Comedy.
Yeah. So you might get half a listener off the back of
Oh,
this
wise
book.
up, man. All jokes aside, like, as I say, like, I've been putting it off for a while, but you know, situations out of my hands. But no, I'm really, really glad, obviously, to do this. But I've met you because we had each other on Instagram for a while.
Yeah.
But I met you in March time outside the town hall.
Yeah.
That was really, really, really fun.
It's good crack.
And
Yeah.
I was trying to talk about David Lynch films, but I was that much a John Love stage.
That's
And
right.
I said
Yeah.
David Spade, and I think about that at least once a day.
I don't even remember that. There you go. I was sideways. Like, I was very drunk. Like, but here I genuinely don't remember that at all. But yeah, because that's how I know Soupy is just from being at those town hall nights. Like, so it's good crack.
Oh man, absolutely.
Leanne and Darren put on a show, like, don't they?
Yeah. But no, man, pleasure to be here.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, man.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
making
much,
the
brother.
effort. That's us. Good luck.